If you are interested in chopped garlic, minced garlic, garlic paste, that you can do 2 pounds of garlic in less than an hour while you are watching a movie, step into my kitchen. I have got it down pat. I'll see you on the other side. Good morning, it's Grandma Roseanne, and we're going to talk a little bit about how you can make being in your kitchen just pleasurable and making it fun and not so much work. What I do is a lot of prep work, and I do it in bulk because there's certain things I don't like doing. I don't like coming to a recipe and I have to stop, go get a garlic bulb, pull out 2 cloves of garlic, peel it, mash it, slice it, chop it, smear it, whatever you have to do with it. I don't want to do that. It takes too much time. So I do it in bulk. So I'm going to show you how I do it. This may be beneficial to you if you enjoy cooking and you don't want all the extra work. Now here I have 4 pounds of garlic. Woman, what are you doing with 4 pounds of garlic? Well, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with them. Typically, I only do 2 at a time. However, I forgot I bought this, and I came back with this, and now I have 4 pounds. So I'm going to do all 4 pounds at one time. Alrighty, let me show you how we can start. And then, in the process of this, what I do is I either put on my headphones and listen to really good music, or I put on a movie and have my iPad in front of me and I'm watching something that's so interesting and so distracting, and the time goes really quick, really quick. All right. Now, what I have here is 1 bowl of warm water. And you're going to cut the root end off. And you see how they all just fall apart? Throw them in the warm water for a few minutes. You're going to say, I've never seen anybody do garlic like that. I agree with you. I hadn't either, but when I discovered it, I was a fan. And if you don't cut right into the root, but you cut a little bit further so you're into the meat of the garlic, it comes very easy. And you have to be careful because you're using a knife. I don't want you cutting yourself, so be very careful the way you handle that knife. So rather than trying to cut it just here at the, let me get closer. Rather than cutting it right here at the edge, right there, I go in like maybe 1/4 of an inch in, and then I'm cutting right into the meat of the garlic bulb. And it's not so tough to get through. Okay, that took about maybe 5 minutes, not very long. I'm going to clean up my mess here. All right, now I'm just going to push these down a little bit. I want them all to soak for maybe 5 minutes. Okay? Now, these pieces here, well, that's not a piece. You belong in there. But these pieces, I'm not going to let those go to waste. Those are the root ends. And I am just going to cut the rest of the paper off of them. I have my oven preheated at 400 degrees. Oh, you know what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to drizzle them. 1 whole piece of garlic trying to escape. And those guys wanted to be roasted. Now I'm going to give them a good splash of oil, olive oil. I'm going to flip them over. Whoa. Cut side down, root side up. another one. And I think I told you I have my oven set at 400 degrees. They're going to go in there. I will start checking them at like 10 minutes. And is there anything better than roasted garlic? I mean, come on, you guys. Now, the entire reason for having done this is because now you can peel it ever so simply. Now, I did drain the water because I don't want it sitting in that water for the rest of the time it takes me to deal with the garlic. I did not throw the water away. It is so flavored with garlic that I put it into a mason jar, stuck it in my refrigerator. How wonderful to add that to your soups or to your broth or whatever else you're going to be doing that you would like a little garlic infusion. All right. Now all I'm doing is cutting the rest of the root off and that little pointy part at the top. And then whatever comes with it, great. I have taken all of the rest of the paper off of the garlic. It was super, super easy, just very, very quickly done. So I will get rid of this and then we will move on to the next step. Now I like working in smaller batches when I do this. So I've got a small little bowl that fits into my larger bowl of my Breville. And I'm just going to grab, I don't know, handful. And I'm going to do this in 3 different stages. I want chopped, minced, and paste. So I'm going to watch this very carefully so I don't end up with paste on all of it. So I will just pulse it. And I will check it. Nope. It's still chunks. I like to scrape it down. Almost. Oh, perfect. All right. Come on. You can do it. I really want you to see how nicely this comes out. Are you able to see that easily? Do you see how perfectly that is chopped? Oh, I just love that. All right, now I'm putting it into my bag. And you know, while I was getting the rest of the paper off and getting it ready for this stage, I sat there and I watched an episode of a series that I really am enjoying on Netflix. And you're able to sit there and watch a whole episode of something in the middle of the day, totally guilt-free, because I was accomplishing something that didn't require any of my energy, thought process, that was just sitting there. All right, look at that. Oh, all right, now on to minced. And yes, you might find one that didn't cooperate all the way. Just pull that puppy off. That took seconds. Hardest part of this whole process is getting the bowl out. Perfectly minced. chopped, minced, and now paste. If you're wondering about measurement, when it calls for a clove of garlic, I mean, come on, you can have this and you can have this. So which is the clove? I kind of gauge it about 1 teaspoon of this is about 1 clove of garlic. Okay, we're at the mince stage right now. Getting very close to paste, not quite, but almost there. One more quick round and we have paste. Ooh, we have paste. Okay. Can you see this? Absolute beautiful, beautiful paste. And depending on your recipe, what it's calling for, you now are able to just very quickly access chopped, minced, or paste. All while you were watching a Netflix episode. That works for me. Now what I like to do is I like to take a little bit of olive oil and I spray it in there. You don't have to do that, but I think it helps it. Just a couple of sprays. This smells so good. You know what I use this paste a lot for is my garlic bread. I've got a really good recipe on one of the videos here. It's delicious garlic bread, you guys. So I use a lot of this. All right, next step. Now I use a vacuum sealer, and if you have one, it's fantastic because it eliminates all of the air getting in. If you don't happen to have one of these, and you're using like a Ziploc bag, just squeeze as much of that air out as you possibly can. All right. It works so much better if you plug it in. So here we have it. Our chopped garlic, our minced garlic, and our garlic paste. And I flattened these out as I was getting the air out of them, and they're going to go into my freezer, and they will be perfect whenever I choose to pull them out. Now, I'm going to start on the next 2 pounds, and I'm going to watch the next episode of the program I'm watching. I hope this is helpful to you. I think that the joy of cooking is when things have been made, when they've been made stress-free, and you can just, I don't know, do things with ease. Your kitchen should be a pleasurable place for you. Mine is utter joy. I love being in my kitchen. I could spend hours I do spend hours in my kitchen, all of them joyful. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. If you want to hit the little like button, it helps me out. Share this with your friends if any of them are cooks and might enjoy the process as well. And thank you so much for coming. I will see you on the next video. Bye.